Hello everyone, welcome back to Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode with Lowma. I've done quite a bit in the off time. We'll go out here and check it out. Over here you can see I've set up my kitchen. Got my kitchen going. I noticed if we pull up, let's see, what was it, cooking for blockheads? Yeah, if you look here, there's these upgrades, right? So I took this one and I put it in here. I made this one, which is pretty simple. And I put it in here, and if you look at the bottom, it says it has an ice unit in it. But I don't know how to get the ice out of it. And it says you can, if you go to make something that needs ice or snow, it'll automatically pull it out of the, and use it. But I can't get it to work. I'm still looking into it and all that. I've got this guy out. I used him. I bought a couple of seeds and stuff, which put me into an issue where I ran out of emeralds. So I actually took the town block, which we'll go over and look at it real quick. Let's see, town center, there it is. Oop. Break it. I don't know what's up with all. It keeps doing this to me though. Every time I teleport over here, I'm in the ground, but usually I'm not that deep. I don't know why that does that. But you see, I've got my villager market here. If you click on it, it shows all the villagers in the over here that you can choose between. Seems like there's less now than there was last time I was over here. But you can see all the stuff you can trade and what you can trade it for. I've done a little bit of trading. But now we're going to go back to home. Home. Okay. And as you can see, well, you can't see, I've got 15 diamonds in there, or emeralds in there, so, but I've got this going, and then you can see I've got a farm over here. I did buy these 2 trees, and I bought something here. No, I don't think I bought any of this. Must have been just those 2 trees. Because I had all this stuff. Yeah. Anyway, bought peppercorns. As you can see. And then cinnamon. And the reason I bought this, everything in this garden, spice leaf, everything in this garden, plus these 2 trees, and like milk and stuff like that, will make a special item. And as you can see here, I have been farming this stuff up, and that way, you know, when I actually do start making this stuff, I can. If we go over here, I'll show you what I'm planning on making. And if you click this button, sort by hunger restored, you find this. It gives you 13 little meat bars and then 32 of the other stuff. And everything I've got over there, plus the milk from this thing, which I've been making fresh milk out of it, because you get like 4 fresh milk per bucket of milk out of there. And so I've been making sure I've got everything growing up, so whenever I go to make it, I can. Right now I'm just trying to weed through all the food that's in this container. And you see we already have some of these, but we got these in a loot chest. So one thing I didn't show you, a lot of us know, you know, this mod's been around for a while, but this fruit basket is kind of new. And I think the spice rack's been there for a while. I've just never used it before. But the fruit basket is definitely new, along with the upgrades and stuff. You know, these upgrades are new. But I think everything else has been there for a while now. But it's pretty neat, you know. Well, you can see your fruit sitting there. But let's get into this. I haven't set up the tree farm yet. If we look into that, you need to set up this. You need a circuit board. That's what it is. It was a circuit board. You need, which one was it? You need this intricate circuit board to set up the tree farm we need. And to make that is a lot of stuff. You know, we're not into applied energistics yet, so we can't make those. And then this other stuff, you know, these are pretty simple. You know, all this other stuff we can make. We're not into this yet, so we can't make this. You know, so we're gonna have to hold off on that. We could make a couple of farms with it, but it really wouldn't help out much. So I figure once we get to that point where we can make those, which should be by the end of the week maybe, we should get that far to where we can set up that farm. But we'll do that. I think that's all I've really done. Set up that farm, do that. Oh, I put one of those astral, what's that thing called? Cave illuminator, that's it. One of those cave illuminators up there. And I destroyed all my torches in here to see what it would do, and it put lights in certain spots, as we can see. But it left a lot of dark in here to where stuff would spawn, so I went ahead and put torches in where I needed them. But if you look at the mini map, it lit up a lot of stuff down there. And I put another one over there because we're going to make a little mob room over there. So I'm letting it light up everything around it, and then we're going to put a mob room there after we break that, because once you break it, the lights stay where they are. You know, if I break that one up on top of the house, then ones in there will stay there. So when I build my mob farm, everything under it and around it will be lit up, so the only place mobs can spawn will be in that farm. So we should get lots and lots of spawns, which I'm going to set up very shortly. But what we want to work on today is back into Thaumcraft. You can see I've got 2 quests done already. Which is you just take a quartz, put it in your crafting bar, and it makes, or in your crafting square, and it makes 9. Each quartz makes 9 of these. So that's easy, easy, easy. Go ahead and collect that, and then this one was pretty simple. We'll get into that in just a second. Let's go ahead and take that, and then we'll open them. Fish dinner and future blocks. Okay, let's put that away. Fish dinner we have not eaten yet, so I don't believe we need that at the moment. Well, it's got fruit in it, that's what we're short on, so we'll take that. And we'll put this in here, and then the future blocks will go in this one, and then we'll get back over here. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and eat. Our nutrition is sitting there, so this should cap out our nutrition. Our nutrition is capped out. Yay! And we've only got 2 of those hearts. I agree with Direwolf. The heart thing is weird. I don't get it any better than he does. I thought it had to do because your diversity in what you eat, I guess, kind of affects your heart. Maybe that's what it is. You have to eat different things. I'll look at it. I'll look into it. I'll do some experimenting. But we want to get into Thaumcraft. So if we pull out our Thaumcraft book, where is it? Did I put it in here? Yes. Okay. Okay, where we were was in here. Yeah, we were in this one, and we were making all of these. Now, I got kind of confused. I was thinking you take, like on this one, if you look up Lux, we need Lux, right? Let's go sleep. Oh, we don't need to sleep. Not sleeping to help that out. So if you look up Lux and find it in here, there it is, Lux. You need a Lux crystal, and to get that you need to go into here with Lux, which Lux is air and Ignis. So I was thinking you take something with air and Ignis in it, and you put it in the crucible over here, and it makes Lux. But no, that's not it. If you go into here, back to where we were, get the Lux, and you go into there, you have to come in here and find something with Lux in it. Every time I've learned what little bit I know from this mod from Direwolf, and he always just, oh, for Lux we need blah, 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 or whatever. He just pops right out of his head. I've never really paid attention that, the stuff that's popping out of his head was from knowledge that he I mean, I knew it was from knowledge that he had learned, but you have to actually go through here and find stuff that has actual Lux on it. And this is, this item has 5 Lux. And if you look in here, it actually has the little flame, look like a candle, that's Lux. And it actually has 5 on it. But along with you doing that, you also want to find stuff that doesn't have a whole lot of other crap on it. Otherwise, you end up with a crucible full of crap with a couple of what you actually want on it. But you basically put that out, and like say, let's find, do we have anything in our inventory we can torch? We'll use a torch. I know we've got some torches. There we go. We'll take one of those. And let's get some of these. And a torch has Lux and whatever that green one is. Okay? If you take that torch and click it on the top of this, it eats it. The torch got dissolved in there. And you take and click these crystals, it spits out Lux. We didn't get any of the green one. We lost the green one somewhere. Don't know where, but we lost the green. But we did get the two Lux. Okay. Hope that wasn't too boring of an explanation. But I found it confusing, and I finally figured it out. And I don't know if anyone else has been confused from this, but if you were, I hope that helped. Now, to move this quest along, we got to do all of these. As you see, we just made Lux. So, but I actually went through and made, what is it here? This one. Yeah, this one. These are all the crystals to complete this quest. See, there we go. I almost clicked the complete button before. I thought, no, we're making videos here. We got to do this the right way. So we'll click complete there. And now we actually need to do some theory, some stuff. So far, I haven't had to actually use this table. There was no need to, because we've got so much of this knowledge that we didn't need to. But now we need to actually use it to make more theory. So, is there paper in there? Yes. So let's learn some knowledge. Okay. I guess we need to make this V resonator. We don't want to do that. We don't want to make something. Let's just skip that. Go to the next one and open up the next page. File of Bestia. Let's do this one. We don't really want to make anything. Okay, we can do this one. Alchemy. I think that's the one we're looking to do. Okay, we have the Victus and we have the Motus. So let's see what we get out of this. Okay, yep, it let us do it. So 15 alchemy, 40 alchemy, and we need a Victus and a Terra. So do we have a Terra? There's a Terra. And we need another Victus, which if I remember right, Victus, yeah, it comes off of these seeds. So this thing needs water. Go ahead and fill it up. Make sure there's no goo in it. And we'll put a seed in it. And see if we get a Victus. And we didn't, so let's try again. There, we got one. I saw the red one first. Okay, so we have the Victus and the Terra. Let's do this again. We have that. See, if we look up here, we're sitting at 80, so we need 20 more. We've got 3 light bulbs to do it in. I guess we'll do this one. I'm going to lose a little bit over here, but not too bad. We did get one of our light bulbs back. So we don't want to use this one, so we need to get a Volatus, which I don't recognize that name at all. I don't think we have one of those. Vol. There it is. It's this one. And so now we go through. Let me figure out what I'm going to do, and I'll be right back. Oh, feathers. We'll do feathers. We've got plenty of feathers. Okay, I've looked through here and I've settled on, I think, feathers. I think feathers work. I've got plenty of feathers. I guess I could use bows. I've got a few of those, but we'll go with feathers. So I've got some feathers here. We'll grab 7 of them. We'll put 1 in and see if we get it. Let's see. Put stuff here. There's Volatus. Okay. We don't need that one there. And was that all we needed? Just the Volatus? Yep, just the Volatus. Alright. Setting at 91. There we go. Over 100. That should have got us what we needed. More alchemy. Adversio. I don't recognize that one either, so let's adverse. There we go. That'll probably be in some weapon of some kind. I always go back to the smallest one, so that was just easier. Cactus. I don't think I have any cactus. Okay, here we go. We got a sword. Throw it in there and then see what we can get out of it. And Adversio, there we go. We have what we needed. Okay, and then what do we want here? Gain 50 and a bonus draw. We'll do this one. Complete theory. Okay, that should have gotten us. Let's see. And it did, so now we need to make the Essentia Smeltery. And that is a crucible. Okay, let me go gather up all this stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, we'll take our cauldron and take our Salus Mundus Smack it on there. And pick that up. That's our, let's see, what were we making? I then went and forgot what we were making. We were making this Essentia smelter. Okay. Type in smelt, that's the one we want. Apparently we need to do it in the arcane workbench. We have all this stuff. It should be over here. We need, it says any cobblestone. Oh, okay, it does, it needs to, I need to get the cobblestone out. Okay. Any cobblestone, yep, they should work now. There's that. Okay, there's that. It says we're done with that one. Hey, let me read this real quick. Okay. Okay. We're actually shooting for this. Okay. Means we need to make a bunch of these jars. To make these jars, we need glass panes. And that. Wood plank. I think we can handle that. It's made in the arcane workbench. So let's go get some wood plank. We need glass. Okay. I made a bunch of glass. Oh, I didn't show you. I've installed the sawmill. You see it? It does a good job. Makes every stack of logs makes 6 stacks of lumber now instead of 2. So yeah, it does a very good job. And we're looking for glass. I believe I made glass. I must have already put it away. I went and collected a whole bunch of sand and gravel and made glass. We're going to take 2 stacks of these. I'm not sure. Let's see. If I do this, I don't know how many of these I can make, but we pretty much need one. You look up Essentia. Okay. Oh, V. They're V crystals. And we go down here and find the crystals. Apparently that's not going to show them either. Okay, let's just type in crystal. Okay, here we are. Well, it's kind of hard to, if we can weed that down a little better. So basically I'm going to say we're going to need 40 of these. So if we come over here and take can we get 40? Or do I need more panes? Some of these aren't coming out right. Okay, well that doesn't stay in there, does it? Yes, that stuff stays in there. Okay. Let's do this. Jar. We're wanting to make warded jar. Brain in a jar. Oh, now we make that. Cookie jar. Ooh, a cookie jar. Okay, we want to make these. That'll make 40. Okay, we're going to stop at 40. And something about turning these into void. Just put them in there and uses up a perditio. How much perditio do we have? We've got plenty of perditio. So let's turn them all into void jars. Apparently it takes a few seconds to make these. So let me get all these turned into void jars and I don't understand exactly what it's doing there. Okay, we're using up all the V. I don't think that's a good thing to let all that boil down like that. But we have 6 void jars so far. 7. And then those. We can work on that as time goes. Let's go into here and see what we've done. I don't believe we get any quest rewards or anything for this. Okay, we need to make some of these blank labels. We've got slime ball. We've got plenty of black dye. So, between episodes, I'll get this made up. That's pretty simple. So when we get back, we'll go into this and just Essentia tubes and keep pushing our way to this thing. Because once we get this, I believe it starts filling jars and stuff. I'll look into it a little more, but yeah, we got any quests done? Let's check this out. We have no new quests done. Wait, we have that. I bet we need something else to go with it. Let's look. Okay, we need to make that arcane emblem. But when we get back, we'll look into that and get that done, and yeah, work on into this and see where we can go. We're only going to do a couple, maybe 2 or 3 more episodes on Thaumcraft, if that many more, and then we'll move on to something else. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a nice day, and don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Later, later, later.